Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about resilience, but we're not just going to be talking about the definition of resilience. I'm going to be explaining why it's important that we become resilient. So I want to remind you guys that this is no medical or psychological advice. I am not a professional in the field of psychology. I'm just a vlogger. Okay, you guys, and this video is for entertainment purposes. Welcome again. Now this video is part of a project that's going to be launching. The first video that I made was our kids paying the mistakes of single parents. So if you haven't watched it, check my description and you're gonna find the link. Also, it's part of the playlist, so if you just click on the playlist, you're gonna find it right there. You're gonna see that this one is gonna say something. The title is gonna say mental health. Okay, there's gonna be some videos that I'm gonna be releasing. Some of them are gonna say mental health, some of them are gonna say lifestyle. They're gonna be separated into different categories. For lifestyle, a playlist for lifestyle, a playlist for mental health, and then there's going to be the mystery playlist. And once the project has been launched, then the mystery playlist name is going to change, and you're going to still see the same videos, but the mystery playlist, yes, I am still going to leave that reference, mystery. I'm going to leave the name mystery so that you guys know that that's the one that I was working on. Okay, we're going to start here now. Resilience. So what is resilience? So in my opinion, or my own definition of resilience, is the ability to withstand adversity. It's the ability to overcome those fears and be able to adapt to the pain and stress, and soon thereafter to bounce back. But just because you're going through trauma or some kind of stress or some kind of emotional pain does not mean that you're going to be a conformist, that just because you bounce back, no. It is a skill that you master, and it comes in different ways, There's a physical, there's a mental, there's the emotional, and then there's a social. All right, guys. So if you are facing any kind of challenges in any of those areas, and you're going to be slowly, because everyone does develop a little bit of resilience. Okay, so you develop your strength, you develop based on hope, faith, and work towards progress. You develop that strength to be able to overcome and be able to get back up. So the purpose of this video is, I want you to know that it's so important to be resilient, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, there is. And even if you may think that just because you made a mistake and now you're facing very tough consequences, or just because you got hit with misfortune, does not mean that you have to be a conformist, and it does not mean that you have to adapt to misfortune for the rest of your life. You're going to work towards progress. And if you feel like you're trapped because you feel like somebody has more power over you, or it's gaining control over a very tough situation, and you feel like there is no way out, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, and I have said this before many times. The strong ones are never gonna be strong forever, and the weak ones will never stay weak forever. I want you to know that tables do turn. Tables do turn. Always remember that, okay? Now, you can't just sit around and expect that everything's going to happen on its own. First of all, like I have always said, if you have the power of changing something, go ahead and change it. Now, I will never encourage you to do the wrong thing here. I'll never encourage you to hate. I'll never encourage any kind of violence or anything. You're going to do things the right way. All right? For example, if you have a medical problem and you don't feel comfortable with the opinion that your current physician has, please seek a second opinion and keep going and keep researching and not just feel comfortable with a little bit. Keep going. Let's say, for example, also you got hit with financial misfortune. And let's say, for example, you are obtaining a new way of income that you may think it may be embarrassing. For some, when you are in front of others, you may think it's embarrassing. Like, oh my goodness, I don't have an amazing title or whatever. Who cares? Who cares what others will say? You are going to be working little by little towards progress to see how far you can get. Challenge yourself. Okay? Just keep going. Don't let absolutely anybody put you down. Okay? Let's say, for example, you're experiencing any kind of social anxiety. Don't let anybody push you to do anything that you don't want to do. Always work at your own pace. Just know that you're going to be getting back up from that situation. Okay? You don't have to feel forced to be interacting with people that you don't feel comfortable interacting with. Yes, it's important to communicate, and it's important to not always be wrapped up in a shell, right? But when you seek the right help and when you have the right support system, and if you feel like you don't have the right support system, read and meet new people, even if it's online. Seek for the right support. Okay, it's always important that even though you don't want to have a certain type of environment, it's okay. It's okay to find new friends online, but just be careful. Be very precautious. Okay. If you're going through emotional distress, find ways to practice self-care. Okay, it's very important that you make a list of little things that you think and know are gonna get you there based on the things that you like. For example, you like coffee or hot chocolate. Take a moment. I've said this before, but still, take a moment to go to your favorite shop, sit down and just relax. You enjoy the beach, put it on the calendar, plan a trip out to the beach. Just lay down your blanket, and just enjoy the breeze. You like gardening, take a day, go to the store, buy soil, buy seeds, and get involved in a new project. And little by little, once you start doing those things, your mind starts exercising and you start feeling better about yourself. And no matter how challenging that social challenge that you're going through or emotional challenge that you're going through right now, take your time. And always, you guys, just remember, please remember, tables turn. Things are not going to stay the way they are forever. Remember, you need resilience. So I want you to regain that composure. I want you to get ready so you can get where you need to be. All right. I want to say thank you so much for being here today. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, share with a friend. You think this is going to be useful for a friend? Don't be afraid to share it. Remember, check out the links. Links are going to be added little by little over time. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.